it's Jessie V. So I have no idea how this video is going to go. Basically, I'm gonna ask my parents some uncomfortable questions and we're just gonna see how they answer them. They have no idea what the questions are gonna be. I'm going to ask them one by one so they don't know what each other's answers are. I don't know how this video is gonna go. I mean, we'll find out soon. Let's get started. How are you today, Mom?
I'm a little nervous because I'm not sure what's going on.
I'm doing pretty good.
Are you gonna tell the complete truth?
The whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Absolutely.
How many boyfriends have you had?
Oh dear. We start right off with a bang. I would have to say it's probably, this is so embarrassing, between, let me just go with a 15. I'm gonna go with 15.
How many girlfriends have you had?
I can't count. I don't know, like 40, 50.
How old do you think kids should be to date?
I think 16 is a good age. I mean, you're pretty much driving anyway, and I think by 16 you pretty much know what you're doing. I think earlier than that, if you do have a relationship, it should be something that is supervised, and your parents should definitely have a lot of input and supervision with you.
I would say 15 or 16 is probably a good age to start dating.
How old were you when you started dating?
Dating where I went out to movies and things like that without parents, 16.
Yeah, about there, somewhere around there, 15, 16.
How did you and Dad meet?
That's actually quite a funny story. We met in his bedroom, and I mean that, and I'm not even joking.
I met Mom in my bedroom. I had come home after work, and her friend were watching a movie in my bedroom.
He had a really good movie system set up, so we all gathered in his room, sat on his bed, and we're all watching a movie. When he arrived home and walked in, and there we all were sitting on his bed.
I believe my brother was there.
So when people ask me that, I say I met him in his room, and it's the truth. It sounds awful, but it's the truth.
What did your parents think of Dad when they first met him?
They didn't know what to think of him, quite honestly, because I had been dating quite a lot of guys at the time, and I was a serial dater. So they decided at that point they weren't gonna like Dad. They were gonna sort of, say hi and be tolerable. They actually were kind of a little cold to him at the very beginning. And now, today, he's like a son.
What did your parents think of Mom when they first met her?
They thought she was a really nice person. Lots of knowledge, lots of beauty. They were quite surprised because some of my girlfriends before that were not up to that standard.
How long did it take for you to fall in love?
Gosh, I would say probably 2 months.
I would say a few months, maybe like 3 or 4 months.
Have you ever been sent to detention at school?
Yeah, I think probably for talking. It was nothing serious, maybe just staying after school.
Yeah, a few times. Primarily fighting.
Have you ever been in a physical fight?
No, actually, I've never been. I have been asked to have a physical fight. There was this girl, a huge bully in my class, and she decided, this was my grade 8 year, she decided that she was gonna fight with all of the grade 8 kids. So she one by one went to each one of them and told them to meet her after school. And when she got to me, I just politely said to her, I can meet you after school, but I'm not gonna fight you. So you can hit me in front of all these people, but I'm not gonna fight you. So you're wasting your time.
My brother was having some type of discussion with some other guys across the cafeteria, and one thing led to another, and I decided to get involved because I was just in that mood, and I asked the guy if he wanted the carrot shoved up his nose. He said sure, so I walked over and grabbed the top of his head and grabbed the carrot and proceeded to shove it up his nose. In any case, a fight ensued, and I ended up getting taken down to the office by the lunchroom supervisor.
Have you ever cheated on a test?
I think, oh gosh, Jess. Wow. I feel like I'm on I don't know, I'm like in court. I would have to say the truthful answer to that is probably yes. I mean, I do remember moments. It must have been probably math because I hated math. I couldn't do it. I didn't understand it. There have been times where I looked over next to me and decided, okay, I have no idea, so I'm just gonna wing it and put whatever he's putting or she's putting. At the time, obviously, I had no moral compass to do that.
No. Nope.
Have you ever failed a class?
Oh yeah. I think it was grade 11 math. I got like 3 weeks into it and I thought this is just not gonna happen.
Yeah. I think it was English. I can't remember which grade it was.
What's your most embarrassing moment?
I'm sure there are many. When I fell down in the mall would have been definitely a classical one. But I would have to say the other one similar to that was in high school when I was going down the stairs rushing to a class and I fell and I ended up with my miniskirt around my ears so that everybody could see everything from the waist down. Not fun at all.
I don't know. There's nothing that comes to mind very quickly. I never really get embarrassed.
Have you ever lied to me?
I would have to say yes, because I think, we probably at times had to, for your protection or for your feelings or for childhood dreams and fantasies.
No.
Have you ever received a Christmas present that you pretended to like but really didn't?
Oh yes, many, 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 many times.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Have you ever stolen something?
Not seriously, not from like a store or anything like that. I would have to say maybe a pen not intentionally from someone at a bank or a store or something I've walked home with occasionally and I'm thinking, how did I get this?
Yeah. Stole some candy when I was younger.
Would you still love me if I turned into a werewolf at midnight every night?
Yeah, I think I would, because I think when you give birth to children, you love them through anything. Werewolf would be kind of hard. I'd have to figure something out, a way to love you from a distance. I don't think I'd want to be up close and personal. That's a very strange question, Jess.
Yeah, I just would have to stay far away.
What's the most annoying thing that Dad does?
He puffs at night. Like, he doesn't snore, usually. He has on occasions, but he puffs like this.
I think she, not on purposely, I think it's just part of her genetics. She makes her presence known by walking around the house pretty loudly.
The other thing that he does is he'll wake up suddenly and do a complete spin, wrap the blankets around him, and lie back down again. So that I wake up freezing cold and I can't even get them because he's spun like a little cocoon. Looks like a burrito.
What age do you think you'll start feeling like an old person?
I'm starting right now because I've been having knee issues. Other than that, I think probably maybe 80.
I'd say, I don't know, 75.
Okay, so that's the end of the questionnaire, Mom. What did you think of it?
Well, I managed to answer all the questions.
That was pretty good. I mean, nothing too difficult to answer. I was honest in all my answers. Can you give me something harder next time, please?
Thanks for having me.
Okay, thanks for being here, Mom. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Dad, for being here.
All right.
Bye.
See ya.
Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up for my parents. Hopefully I'll have them in more videos very soon. My social media information is below, along with my vlog channel and my P.O. Box information, so check that out. And until next time, guys, bye!